All right, guys, so here are our last two application questions about surface area of prisms, okay? So we're going to start with this first one, and it says, Charlie wants to make a decorative box for all his comic books. He's going to cover it with stickers. The box does not have a lid to it. How much area does Charlie need to cover? All right, so here's what's going on. We're going to cover this box right here, okay? But the problem is that this side up here, all right, so this, I'm going to highlight it in purple. All right, this top right here doesn't need covered, okay? So here's the process that we're going to take, all right? We're going to go ahead and find the surface area of the full box, all right? And then from there, we're going to find the area of just this top right here, and then we're going to subtract it, okay? So let's go ahead and write down or copy and paste our surface area formula for a triangular prism. I'm sorry, of a rectangular prism. And after that, let's identify what our length, our width, and our height is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say that my length is going to be 5, my width is going to be 5, and my height is going to be 4. All right, so substituting in, all right, we're going to do 2 times 5 times 5 plus 2 times 5 times 4 plus 2 times 5 times 4 again, okay? All right, so simplifying our little chunks, all right, I'm going to simplify that, and then simplify that, and then add them all together, okay? So 2 times 5 is 50, plus 2 times 5 times 4 is 40, plus 2 times 5 times 4 is 40 again. Okay, so adding these together, I get 130, and that would be inches squared. But that 130 represents the full surface area. And remember that this box doesn't have a lid to it, all right? So if I look at the dimensions of this box, all right, this side length right here is the same as this one right here. So that's 5. And then this side length right here is the same as this one right here. So this is also 5. So to find the area of the top, all right, so to find the area of the top, it's going to be a square, so it's side squared. Or you could do length times width. It doesn't really matter, all right? So either way, you're going to do 5 squared, or 5 times 5, and you're going to get 25. So what we're finally going to do to find our the surface area of the box without the lid is I'm going to take that total surface area, and then I'm going to subtract the area of the top, and then that's going to be my final answer, all right? So my surface area is going to be 105 inches squared. So not bad. You just have to kind of figure out exactly what this question is asking you to do, all right, and the application of the fact that we have to subtract the top, okay? All right, last one here is talking about Callie, all right, and it says Callie is wrapping a present for Meredith's birthday. If it costs $1.12 per square foot for wrapping paper, how much would she pay to wrap the present, okay? So here we go. This is a big present, but let's go ahead and find our surface area again, okay? So one more time, I'm going to copy and paste, all right, my surface area formula, and I'm going to come off to the side and figure out what my length is, all right, which is going to be 10. My width is 9, and my height is 6. All right, so substituting in, we're going to get 2 times 10 times 9 plus 2 times 10 times 6 plus 2 times 9 times 6. And now we simplify each chunk, all right? So multiplying 2 times 10 times 9, I'm going to get 180, plus 2 times 10 times 6 gives me 120, plus 2 times 9 times 6 will give me 108. And now I'm going to add up all those numbers, all right, to find my surface area. So I'm going to do 180 plus 120 plus 108, and I'm going to get 408. Okay. So there is the surface area of that box, okay? So it's 408 feet squared. Now what we're gonna do though is to find the total amount that she would pay just to wrap the present. Is if it's $1.12 per square foot, I'm gonna take the number of feet that I have and I'm gonna multiply it times $1.12 to figure out the total price. So you take the 408, multiply it times $1.12, and just to wrap the present is $456.92. Oh, sorry, 96 cents. And there's our final answer. All right, guys, that wraps up section 9.2 for the surface area of triangular prisms and rectangular prisms. Definitely the surface area of the triangular prism is going to be the most challenging. Just remember that the big B stands for the area of the base, the P stands for the perimeter of the base, and the height stands for the height of the figure. All right, so let me know if you have questions, and that wraps up section 9.2.